Good morning, morning. You did get first pixel. It shows on my end that it redeemed. I see that you have first. You're good. You got it. You got it. Hiya, Miku. Five ads. Yeah, I'm sorry. It's the ad break at the start. Sif got second. Hi, Sif. How's my favorite goat? Although you're probably going to be in ad hell also. Everyone's going to be in ad hell for the next 2 minutes. Hey, hey. For anyone in ad hell, I am sorry. Pixel, not me. Oh, oh, fuck chat. Ads are, we got about a minute left of them. Can feel safe and listen to him. Sorry, I have to go. Kisunai is live. Man. Nah, 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 nah. But no, I hope everyone's having a good day, man. Flies around. Hey, keeper. Ads are over, so we can head to the main screen. Even though we're not really going to be playing anything, we still, we got this scene for vibes, I guess. How's everyone? Today is just a vibe day, chat. Ads are over. Everyone is free from the ads. Hello. If you were stuck in ads, welcome back. Bro, I'm fucking hoping I can go to bed early today because we're driving early. Hello. How is everyone? How y'all doing? How's everyone? How's the life been? Okay-ish? Hey, okay-ish is better than bad. We take that. I'm glad to hear, Keeper. That's awesome. Yeah, today is just gonna be a kind of relaxed chatting stream. We're just gonna vibe and hang out. Talk about plans. I'm wanting to do like event stuff for my brain died there. No, I had some fun last night that we had when you want to play Persona. Bro, listen, sometimes it's just how's it bees. I'll try Garden. I love this game. I mean, hey, if you love it, that's all that matters. But my brain died. I had something I was saying, chat, and I completely forgot it. Oh yeah. The goal is for next week to not next week, but next month for September to try to have like an incentive list and do something. Um I don't know the plans quite yet. I need to think of incentives. I know one's going to be the karaoke stream. If there's any incentives that anyone would like to see of any type of stream art or any of that, just let me know. But we're planning on doing that, which I'm looking forward to. It will help me get other stuff taken care of because slowly we're going to be getting more and more art done. We'll be working on getting overlays at some point. We'll be working on getting more art done. And as much as I love it all, it does cost a bit. So it's going to help me get ready for that, you know? Because I want to get finished with the reference sheet, be able to pay for that for all 6 of the other characters that I was telling you guys about. In the end, it's funny how I'm slowly just more evolving my like VTuber stuff and wanting to make a just story of it. But I want to get that worked on, and that's going to be basically 6 reference sheets and 6 designs that need to be made. So exactly, it's going to cost a lot. I have the artists lined up, but yeah, it's going to cost a good bit. Which is the main reason why I want to do this incentive during September, because we can do more fun stuff and have stuff for you guys like the karaoke stream, other future art and stuff like that, and that will help me also be able to pay for everything. So that's kind of the reason why I want to do this like a month goal thing. I just need to think of incentives. I'm just bad with coming up with stuff, sadly. So that's like my main worry at the moment. But once those designs get made and we get the color schemes made, I'm going to be able to focus more on working on getting overlays and new logo made, because I want that though the theme of all 7 to be fit into the overlay, a new logo and stuff like that. Um I think I already told you, I think I already talked on the stream once. I know one of like the logo designs with my name we had, I realized my name is 7 characters long. So I plan on like wanting to get a logo made where each letter represents one of the sins. And like so I have like, stuff from that to sin be involved with that letter, and then we'll have shark as the middle O, so it'd be like the one in front because that will be still always the main face. And I actually want to get like a logo made. Hi Chubb. But like that's currently where my mind's at, and while that's going on, I also plan on working on the story. I want to actually write out a story, make lore and stuff. I plan on actually doing a lot of lore writing and story writing. And Chubb is gone. Chubb is gone. That is classic Chubb. Would it be Chubb if they didn't disappear? Man, Chubb's gonna be one sad Chubb once Seppuku's removed. That's gonna be like the end of their world, man. Yeah, that is Chubb. I learned that they've been doing it in other streams too. I'm sorry that I've started this for everyone. Also, chat, do you think I put OK tags for my Twitch? I was yelled at that I should use tags, and I don't use them really. So I decided to finally add some. Did I add OK ones, chat? Do you think it fits well? I think so. Okay. I'm not good at knowing what tags are because I have no way of knowing how to describe myself. So That's my problem. Miku wants to go too. If there's any tags that you guys know of that you think fit me that I should have, I'm also fine with. That is probably the smart thing to do. I just don't know how to describe myself. Chub. Wait, chat. What if I add an incentive that keeps seppuku, a sub goal incentive that keeps seppuku on, um, but turns the timer to 10 minutes? What if I add that as a sub incentive? 10-minute seppuku. Elephant goes soon. It's a quad. It's fish go blue. Sea goes cow, ow, ow. But there's one sound that no one knows. What does the fox say? No way, bro. What's up, Sif? Pow, 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 pow. Wah, pow, 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 pow. Listen, Chubb, I might add it as a sub incentive. So, you gotta pay attention next month. What's the fox say? But yeah, no, if you guys like, let me actually get a notepad up. Let me actually start writing stuff down. All right, I will write seppuku 10-minute incentive. We have a karaoke stream. And me home. You trying to keep by more more. You say to that horse. What does the fox say? Alright, but chat. Now here's the thing though, Chubb. This only will happen if A, the incentives hit, but even B, if I can come up with enough incentives to actually do this for next month. Because at the current thing, I do not have enough incentives. Maybe I need to figure out some stuff because it started bugging out when I tried messing with some mods. And then we need to figure out what mods to add in. The Minecraft one might be a little bit harder to do. I want to do it, but it was being weird. So that's gonna be put on the maybe burner at the moment. What did you say? But but yeah, no, chat. Is there any type of streams that you guys would like to see? Excluded from. Did you hear, Phoenix? What we might add as an incentive if I come up with enough incentives.
I just woke up.
I just woke up. Um, I might add if we can come up with enough sub incentives where we do like the whole goals for next month. I made a joke of having a 10-minute seppuku. Oh, you guys gonna try to fight the boss? That'd be funny. But that can only happen if I can come up with enough if that can only happen if we can come up with enough incentives. And currently we have two. So it ain't looking too hot for you, Chub. Oh shit. Hey, let's go! Good shit, guys. I'm trying to think of like what are fun stream games, chat? I'm trying to think of like games that we could add as an incentive that I normally wouldn't play. Voice for the rest of the month after certain goal is met. We could do that actually. Add a perma Dar voice. Alright, what's up? Barney hide and seek controllerless percent? What the fuck is that? I don't even know what that is. That is kind of funny, actually. That's alright. That's actually kind of funny. Pencil sharpening. Yo, Chrome, you want to calm down? Holy shit. I'll hydrate, fine. Ugh. Hmm. No, I actually like the Dar voice one though. I have that written down. Alright, what else? What other ideas can we think of? What do you guys want to see? What would you guys like to see me do? Oh, speaking of chat, um, I need to find streamers that I trust that will have fun and be like silly memes with me. But we might also be ending if we can get this incentives go, we'll be ending the month. So here, let me pull up a calendar real quick because this will be easier for me to look at it. So we'd be ending it around the 27th of it's a Saturday and be doing the Jeopardy stream then. Cuz I've been wanting to do game shows. I think I remember talking with that about chat. At the start for the I want to do game show type things every so often. Yes. I want to do I want to get into doing game shows. I want to basically be able to start getting into doing game show events. Want to do them like every other month to every other like 2 or 3 months. Um, the prize pool is not going to be big at the start, obviously, because I am not a rich boy. But hopefully, I can start funding it better, putting other stuff to it. At the moment, the prize pool for this will be just about 100, which I mean that's still not too bad. I feel like that still would be appealing to some people. But yeah, my goal is to find 3 streamers and have a full-on Jeopardy episode with them. And it'd be like all Twitch, game, VTuber related stuff. So that's something that is being talked about and planned. Chat selected game, we could do that. But the only problem with that, Shark Boy, haunted goth aesthetic, transparent tell. Oh my god, he's a ghost shark. Yes. How you doing, Falco? Technically, I'm an undead spirit possessing the body. Yeah, that's why the date would be the 27th. Always looking for unique VTuber models. I hope you enjoy that. I'm honestly a big fan of what we did. Currently our model is being made. We don't actually I have a currently a half body model being made. Sadly the tail won't be in this model because obviously with a half body I can't really do a tail that well, but I can show that off again. Look, we're gonna have a model soon. I'm actually really excited for this chat. I'm actually really excited to have this half model made. It's looking so good, chat. I'm so excited for it. But yeah, no, I hope I appreciate that, Falco. I am a big fan of this design. Um, I'm in love with my Sharky. Good luck, I appreciate it, and thank you so much for the
My
follow.
name is and I like
I
to
do appreciate it. And yes, Chub, those are actual going to be the forms of the other sins. Once the lore is more ironed out, Shark is always my main front. But I do plan on having a form for each sin being represented by a different animal. Because I'm basically building a story with my VTuber lore because writing's fun. So I decided we're going to go full on out and actually craft a big story and slowly release stuff because it's enjoyable. And we are going to be playing heavily with the 7 sins. That's going to be what my brand turns into. The Shark Boy will always be my main one, but I will have the 6 others. For the longest time, the 6 others are going to be um the 6 others are going to be PNG tubers for the longest time because paying to get a full model made for 6 other non-main models would be very expensive. Maybe one day in the future, chat, let's blow up, average like 10K subs and I'll just get all forms made many times stuff. Listen, a fucking beautiful I love dwarf. I love dwarf. I love dwarven stuff. As a massive D&D nerd, where a lot of my inspiration comes from, I love a lot of the stuff with the dwarves in there. That sounds amazing, Falco. Subgoal fully rigged model. Well, we do have the half model made, and at the moment, I'm not going to look into getting a full body quite yet because I want to focus on working on the rest of my brand and getting that more cemented. I want to get the overlays that fit with the whole Seven Sins and the Ghostly Goth 5 still, because that's not going anywhere. We're still a spirit, we're still possessing stuff. Um, so I want to get like the overlays made, the starting soon, BRB screens, all of that lovely stuff. Once we get all that stuff done, we'll look into getting a full body of my shark and then go from there, you know? Man, I fully support the dwarven queen. Fucking love dwarfs. But yeah, no. That's why I want to do the whole sub goal incentive though this next month. Is I kind of want to work towards being able to raise the money to get the So we're keeping the color schemes. We're taking inspirations from different stuff, but the color scheme for Shark is staying. It's gonna be purple still. I can tell you that the snake for Envy is gonna be more albino colors. The other ones we're still working on. The colors, we're gonna be going more color schemes. We're gonna be keeping a lot. There's gonna be a lot of similarities between all the forms, but also difference, obviously. Currently, design points and stuff is still being fully worked on, so I can't fully say because everything's in the process still. But that's like the main reason why I haven't been able to look into getting a logo made yet, is because I want the design for all Seven Sins fully made before I look into getting a logo, because I want the logo to interpret all seven sins. But yeah, no, basically my current plans, right, is getting the designs made for all sins. After that, I want to focus on getting the logos made. After that, I plan on trying to work on getting art of everything slowly. Obviously, art's going to be meme made all the time. Finishing filling out our emote slots, which we are almost finally caught up on, chat. With the new order I put in for emotes the other day, we're finally almost caught up. Danka, hi! How are you doing? I believe in you, Pixel. You got this. But yeah, no, chat, with this new order, we're only going to be short 3 animated emotes. So I'm finally almost have all of my slots filled. Which I'm actually really happy for. Yo, also, Danka, I might end up trying to slide in some DMs sometime in the future once I get things taken care of. Cause I spaced something and then was reminded and I was like, shit. Um, I need to find someone to I need to hire someone to do VOD scrubbing, but after that, I'm wanting to get into trying to get people to edit basically shorts for me, and I was reminded that you do that. So I might slide in DMs and be like, "Hey, who ratted me out?" I signed a binding contract. I cannot actually say who that was. I am sorry. But I mean, obviously, you don't want it. But that's also I want to. That's something I've been searching for slowly is people to do editing because I really want to get into posting content otherwhere besides just Twitch and stuff. But first, I need to find VOD scrubbers, and that's gonna cost a bit. And once we do that, did you know I also scrub as part of Wait, are you actually a VOD scrubber? I didn't see VOD scrubbing on your list. I assumed your like clip edits was just you like I give you the clip and you edit it. Oh, I didn't know that. I actually did not know that at all. Well, listen. We might have more talk. Yeah, no, that I've been wanting to start getting to be able to post stuff. Um, but that costs money, and I need to get all that figured out. Oh, they're trying to figure out who ratted them out. I said I cannot say. I plead the fifth. I signed a legal binding contract. But no, if that's something that they edit stuff, because I was talking about wanting to get find people to hire to do edits, because I want to get stuff starting to be posted. I can't say who it was. I signed a legal binding contract. To be honest, I just have a shit memory, so I don't remember a lot of shit. If I don't have stuff, yeah, chat. I'm gonna be real with you guys. I have one of the worst memories ever. I am dead serious when I say this. If I do not have something written down, I will forget it really quickly. Like if I legit I can't even tell you like what happened throughout the day a lot of times. I am not good when it comes to memory. But yeah, no, if that is something that you'd be interested in, Denka, I definitely would. That is something I'm looking for. I'm so sorry, Pixel. First raid, too. That's unfortunate. Always, yeah. I didn't know you did. I didn't know you had VOD scrubbing as part of it, too, so. That changes a bit. I just need to get finances taken care of. Why does money have to be fucking... Why does it have to be hard to have money, chat? Chat, why doesn't money just grow on trees? Listen, the band was there. I'm I'm desperate for my bro. I fucking felt that. I don't know how to do any type of video editing. And I um my brain died. I don't know how to do I don't know how to do video editing, and it would take way too long for me to it would take me way too long to actually um learn it, but also put time into it with full-time job and streaming. So it's like it's really unban request just came in. Wait, what? Who the fuck got banned? Hold up, I'm looking at this. All right. Possible chat. You guys want to see the unban request with me, or do I just look at it alone? Is this something that's chat is interested in? Do I do the unban request on stream? All right. Let me figure out how to pull this up in a pop out that doesn't do bad stuff. Funny enough, I know who this is because they sent me a whisper. I remember getting a whisper from this person, so that's the only reason I know. How do I even check whispers? Yeah, here we go. Someone got banned here? Okay, you wanna know the funny thing here, though? This ban, chat, happened, This ban happened 8 months ago. They just put an unban request in. Bro, how do I get the pop out? There we go. Alright. Let's look at this live. See if I remember this fully. Let's figure this out. So I don't fully remember this, if I'm being honest with you, chat. Alright, chat. Unban requests live. One sec, I need to pull up my other thing. Alright. Can you guys even read that, or is it too small? Yeah, that's what I was about to say. I think it is too small. One sec, I can fix this. Turn that display capture off. Put this one on. So here's the thing, chat. I actually remember this. I know who this... I remember this. And I remember who this was. Alright, does that make where you guys can at least read? Or do I need to get more of a zoom in? Alright. So, when was the comment added again? The 29th. That is when they got banned. So the comment Vanya put, I remember talking to them about this. It was a possible minor or problem starter and chat harassment. Um. Alright, so chat. Sorry, I was messaging Vanya. I was letting them know. So, Vanya's thing was possible minor or problem starter, chat harassment, and then just feel free that they, feel free to appeal. Now the reason that this happened is, why can't I see their message? Chat, Bacon, can you give me their message? It's not showing on here, and I don't want to reveal anything on stream that could be bad. Yeah, they were only in the stream twice. I can give context here. I do remember this. I actually remember this person and remember what happened here. So, sorry, from where? You should be. Didn't they put a message with their unbanned request? Actually, I can just pull it up on my side technically. Yeah, view unbanned request. They said, "Dude, may I ask why I was banned? I literally did nothing. I saw my last message here. What the fuck? Question mark." So here was their last message, chat. This is their unbanned request message. So, this was going on during the subathon I did back in December. Wait, is it blurry now? Is it blurry for everyone or just you? I gotta pull it up on my end. Being blurry. No, it shouldn't. You might need a refresh. It shouldn't be blurry. It looks fine from my end. It might be something on your end. I'd recommend refreshing. So, where was the? I need to. Oh, so okay, yeah. By the way, you guys were mentioning the subbed. It's not that they subbed. They got gifted a sub because this was during the subathon. So that's where the sub comes from. Try to remember. Where was the talk? Yeah, this is where I was at. So we had a viewer in chat, NPC Grump. I don't remember what they typed, but it was this message where they're basically nonstop talking to them, and it looks like they're just trying to cause problems in chat. I mean, seriously, I hope that was a joke. That's what you wrote. I understand. Anyone fucked up, man. Also weird you named yourself an NPC. What? Come, you don't seem line NPCs. Come on. And it was just like a lot of stuff there, which is where we put it like a problem starter. And then yeah, that was it. MC or what? Um, so basically, yeah, it looks like they're causing problems with another viewer, and I remember it because Light, I know who NPC Grump is. Uh, they are a friend of mine. They come and stream a bit. They are also one of the main supporters of the stream. Their name is NPC Grump. I call them Light. I've known them for about 7 years, I want to say. Um, put in perspective how much of a supporter they are for stream. You guys remember when my PC died and I couldn't do anything? This happened during a few things. They're the ones that basically bought me my PC. Um, and made it where I could pay them a little bit a month to pay it off. They're the ones that straight up bought me a top of the line PC. Unban request. We got an unban request, so we were talking about this live. Yeah, no, Light is an amazing person, very supportive person. Um, he is very straightforward with what he thinks sometimes, but not always in a bad way. He is a good guy. Um, and I remember when this happened because he was getting annoyed with the person where he ended up leaving stream for the day because he just didn't want to deal with them. Which is the main reason they got banned in the end, because they were causing problems. They were just questioning everything they said and causing problems, so we ended up banning them. Now, what's funny to me is this did happen 8 months ago, and they're now just putting in their request. So, with the context chat, how do we feel about them? Wait, chat. Chat. Shall we do this like other streamers? Chat, we're gonna do this like other streamers. Chat, we're gonna do this like other streamers. Chat, you guys get the power. Alright, so I will go over this again. So, it was just, they got banned because of chat harassment. Um, They basically, where is it at? Yeah, they're just basically, I mean, seriously, NPC, I hope that was a joke. That's what you wrote. I understand anyone fucked up. Also, weird you named yourself NPC. What? Come on, you don't, you three don't seem like NPCs. Come on. So it's basically just harassing another person. A little bit. Where the person did get annoyed with them and they did leave stream and it was someone I knew. To put into context. So, with that being said, chat, you guys have 3 minutes. You get to decide their fate. I'm gonna leave it up to chat. I see some Rip Bozos coming in. You know, chat, I feel like I know the fate of this person, but hey, you guys get to decide their fate. Wait, I want to see him in the void. But yeah, no, it nah, this is their first request, Vanya. Vanya can confirm Light did leave stream during this. Because that's why I ended up talking to them about it after stream. But, yeah. It was a bit awkward when it was going down because, like, was trying to not do that. The unbanned message is rude as hell. Bro, the unbanned message is kind of funny. I'm not gonna lie, the unbanned message is funny to me. For anyone that missed the unbanned message, that was the unbanned message. Alright, chat, Rip Bozo seems to be the winner. Denied. I will add a note to the user. They want to know why they're banned. I will let them know. 8 months later is crazy. Check DMs. No, Vanya, that wasn't an unban request. That was a whisper they sent me. They sent me a whisper saying, dude, why did you ban me? I did nothing. Please unban. And then they put in a unban request. Hey, you guys won. Good shit. Well, except for Chubb. Send deny decision. Alright, they've been denied, chat. Congratulations, chat. We had our one of our few first few unban requests live on stream. Listen, one of my major things I live by on stream, chat, I don't really give a fuck what people say about me. I'm gonna be real. Uh shit what people the shit people can say about me can't be worse than what I already think. So like it doesn't bother me. However, I don't like if other people in chat are being made uncomfortable. That's where I draw my line at, which is the main reason they were decided to ban at the end. Because I want to make a spot where everyone can have fun here and be comfy. So if you're making someone uncomfy, it's not something I want. But that's kind of why like people I have mods know too. It's like yeah, I'll usually trust any mods if they ever ban anyone and stuff too. Like if anyone's causing problems and stuff and making that type of vibe, I'm just like, hey, yeah, I trust you guys. Mainly because I'm bad at doing it. I need people that will put their foots down and be like, yeah, you know, this is a dick. Fuck this guy. But yeah, yeah. Basically, how Vanya works is exactly how we need. One of these days, I still need to get new mods so I can lessen the load for my current mods. Because I think my only main active mods, because the way I stream, are Vanya and Bacon. Bacon does a lot. I feel bad a lot of time. Oh my god, Chub. Oh. Yeah. I would mod for you, but Fee would eat you alive. I don't want Fee to be mad at me. Yeah, that's like I personally, like Vanya said too, I don't really mind dark humor, but like I kind of want to always keep chat a cozy spot for everyone. That's like always what I want. Like my only goal with streaming a lot of times is just anyone can hop in, anyone can have fun. We just relax and have a good time, you know? Everything's shit, so why do stream that makes people uncomfy? Let's have a stream that everyone just be cozy on. Exactly, Phoenix. Like did that. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, give me the dad joke list. Exactly. You never know what could make someone uncomfy, and I want to avoid those as best as I can. You never. That's like my thing. There's a nothing affects me really. There's not too many jokes and stuff that bother me, but just because it doesn't bother me doesn't mean it doesn't bother someone else. You never know what someone else is going through. Bum 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 bum. Yeah, yeah. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Honestly, Pixel, like that's yeah, no, I can relate to that. Like legit, I could care less what anyone says about me, really. But if you're making other people uncomfy, then that's where it starts to bother me. That's where I'm like, all right, oh, I don't know about this anymore. Ooh, hopefully you guys can succeed on the boss. But I am honestly trying to get a lot of stuff figured out, chat. A lot of stuff I'm thinking about. I'm I don't even know. We were talking. What were we talking about before the unban request? Bro, I forgot. Chat, I forgot. Oh yeah, we were talking about incentive ideas. All right, chat. You guys got any other things you'd love to see me do? Subathon. It's technically not a subathon, but it's just I don't know what to call it. Because it technically is not a subathon because I do sadly have a full-time job. So I can't just stream constantly. Hour-a-thon? Mainly, I just want like it's a sub goal, like September. So it's gonna be like a September-a-thon. Hey, nice. I know we were talking about doing the karaoke stream. I know Vanya wants that. Sharky-thon. Hee Sharky. Dardartho. Dardarthon. Chat, I'm really excited. I want to have this model made, man. I'm really excited for when it gets made. And then they'll have to be able to talk like this more often. I'll just keep this voice going for a while. Which, to be honest, 2 hours a day does not seem too bad. I feel like I could do it for a while. So it'll be a little bit of fun of keeping this voice going for a very long time. Apparently, people apparently enjoy the voice. Apparently, I said apparently twice. Alright. It is a lot of fun to do this voice, if I'm being honest. It has always been one of my favorite voices to do. I honestly should get just used to doing this a lot more often. Maybe we'll do a week stream chat where we just do nothing but this voice. Get used to using it more often to prepare ourselves. Because the whole plan is while we're doing the humanoid, we do use this voice. So I mean, that could be a possibility. Just imagine, chat, a full week of having to listen to this. Would you guys be able to survive? To be honest, I really do enjoy doing this voice. So here's the thing. I actually do not know if I want to what I'm going to do with voice-wise on the other forms. So that is something that is still in the air. If I can practice doing my voices better and stuff like that, I could actually learn how to maybe try to form a voice for every single form. That would be fun. Give a voice to each different form. But that would take a lot of training, but even though that would be a lot of training, I feel like that actually would be a lot of fun. Be a fun way to challenge me. We might do that, chat. I might actually try to learn voices. Find ways to add different tones to them, different ways to make them, well, sound fun. Sloth voice is just a depressing voice star. So my normal voice. I'm not going to lie, I kind of really like the idea of trying to make a voice for every single one. The same voice, more moans. So wait, chat, does that mean for lust? Does that mean I need to just talk like this nonstop? Something like that, basically. So you think that is a good voice for lust, huh? I mean, to be honest, oh, that would be such a fun way to challenge me. What if, for every version of the sins, I find a way to change this voice? Find a way to make it more fitting for them. That could honestly be a lot of fun. Maybe not do it for every single one, but at least some of them. I kind of like the idea, I'm not going to lie. Although I'm not going to lie, the one artist they came in, we got them with. I love apparently people not expecting the switch up. Listen, apparently people enjoy the voice, so that's fun. I love listening to people's reactions, so if they don't know me, so someone completely new, coming in, hearing this voice, getting used to it, and then I just go back to normal. And they're just, what happened? Where did you go? Businessman at the quarterly report meeting for Crete. Oh, honestly, that would be a lot of fun. Trying to find a way to do a different type of the voice. Not waking my roommates. That's fair. I honestly really like the idea of this, chat. I think we might actually do that. We could have streams of practicing voices too. That could be a fun stream idea, honestly. Playing around with voices, trying to teach myself how to do voices a bit better, and, well, slowly learning, slowly getting better. Learning how to do the voices even better and better until we get very good at it. I actually really like this idea, honestly, if I'm being honest. Wait, chat. Someone made a joke that I have to do ASMR streaming, right? Does that mean the depressing streamer, if I ever for some reason do ASMR, does that mean my sloth voice would be my ASMR voice? I could do this one, but just a lot quieter pitch. So as you can see on the chart, Q2 is a net positive. However, we need to bring on more human capital if we want to have a really successful official year. I cannot read apparently at all. That honestly would be a lot of fun, finding ways to do the voice or changing the tone to make it fit a bit more. I do kind of like it, if I'm being honest. Well, be something we play with. I really like the idea of doing streams, voice streams. So Pride voice is normal voice tone. No. So Pride voice is going to be this voice. This will be my normal Pride voice for shark form. Normal voice is plushies. Anytime I'm inside the plushie form, I'll be normal. Because I do plan on getting models for plushies. So that will be how we do the normal voice. I think the business voice is lighter in accent, but smoother. Okay. Oh my god. Wait, chat. I'm actually dead serious on this. If this is something you guys would find as fun, do we actually randomly do voice acting in the way to practice fitting voices to every form? Like, I could have it where you guys could write out scripts that you'd want me to read and get used to practicing it and get more, basically be able to have it to read scripts, to be able to use to speaking like it, and then practicing it, getting used to it, where I can speak on it with no problem. So Wrath is angry voice star? How would I do Wrath? I honestly kind of like that idea, chat. Maybe when that we'll start making chat. I want to do just chatting streams more often because I want to hang out with you guys and just chat and nothing else, music, vibes, and all of that. All right. What we could do is randomly for some just chatting streams, we could spend half the stream doing voice training, practicing voices. You guys telling me what I should try to improve on, me failing a lot, and probably failing even more. But then slowly, just taking a sliver and improving. Wrath is louder in bass, so more projection. Wrath is probably going to be one of the harder ones for me to do, if I'm being honest. I feel like this would be fun for me. And if I can put a voice to every version of them, that makes it a lot more fun. Definitely with the story writing aspect that I want to go with. I love how this original. Funny enough, me joining the Minecraft Concept SMP, hosted by yours lovely streamer known as bsky, really pushed me into wanting to make more lore, and with that is leading down the path that we're going now. I do think no matter what, though, for at least the longest time, the shark will always be my main form. I am so sorry for everyone that did not make it out besides Chub. But, this voice is the easiest for me to talk into because I'm used to doing it. I've done this voice for D&D for many, many years. So it is a lot easier for me to just do it with no problem, not much thinking, which that just comes with practice. But it'd be good to practice other ones to get used to doing it. And be able to get a full voice for every OC, every version, sounds so fun. Funnily enough, I did not change the chances. I physically am not able to lower the chance of one person. It is a general thing. You want to Pixel, you want to be even more mad? If we're being honest, you technically have a better chance than Chubb. And if I'm not, I know that the ones you guys have done, Chubb's one and you haven't. Technically, subs have a 60% chance, while normal viewers have a 50. Regulars, which Chubb might be getting close to, or is already at actually, is 50 and a 62 also. So technically, you technically have a better chance. It just your luck is not in your favor today. Today is just not the day to try this heist the bank. Cherish them in parts of me, savor every kiss. Couldn't face a life without your light. By the way, chat, this is probably one of my favorite songs of all time. Alright. I do really like the idea of the voice training. I think we'll do that. I need my left back also. Alright, let me move this over here. You know what? Even though I'm going to do it, we'll add it to a lower tier. Let's add the sub incentive on voice training streams. Add that as an incentive. Even though I already plan on it, we can add that as a low incentive, as a way to push me into it, because if I put it as an incentive, if the incentive actually gets hit, it is something that I will more focus on, because I would feel horrible having an incentive that does not get a payout. That is why I'm working very hard on trying to catch up and get everything that I owe from previous incentives. Luckily for me, most of it is art, and I am already in the process of getting all of that taken care of. Funny enough, it's more spicy art than just art, but hey. What I'll more than likely do also is I'll probably so I don't know how high to make goals and whatever I'll think of, but I'll probably do our current record as the highest goal. I doubt we'll get anywhere near it, but what I could do is, if we do that, our highest goal on Twitch. Did I ever tell did I remember talking about the subathon. Did I tell you guys how high my sub record is? I don't know if I will ever beat the sub record, chat. I don't remember if we've actually talked about this. My highest sub record of current single subs from 1 month is 607. Are you Chubb? My whole thing, age-wise, I don't really ask around. I just, try to make sure everyone keep it 18 up is really all I care for because we do talk about a lot of stuff in the stream, and I want to make sure that everyone is fine. But because our highest sub goal is 607, if we do what I said on keeping doing the highest goal as our all-time record, I can do 100 subs goal for each sin. The question is, what sins do we do in what order? Because if we have it, if I'm trying to think here, so if we do 100 to, that would be 6. That would be 6. Touch belt is about 50. That gives me 250 if I do that. So technically 250 with so what I might do, I don't think I would spin a wheel. What I would probably do is talk to my artist and figure out which ones they would want to do first. But no matter what, this is getting done, so it's going to be more help for me. But with if their goals are hit, I will tease them more, talk about them more on stream, and I can talk to my artists. I will message them actually, but that would give me 6 sub incentives. And then I could also put in some art with said sin between them, so that would actually give between 100 to 600. Can you do a golem voice mixed with this for envy? I don't think I'm going back to normal voice at the moment. Bro, I'm trying to remember how Golem sounds off the top of my head. I'm gonna be honest with you. Oh! Pause music for a second. I just clicked the thing. Bro, I don't even think I could do a Golem voice. Bro, I'm not gonna practice other ones, but I do think a Golem-esque voice for Envy would fit. So that is something I can try practicing. I don't think I'm down to practice it right now, but I do like that idea. I, I am ready. I do kind of like trying to do a golem voice for that. All right, 1 second. Let me go ahead and put on the Skok sins. So envy, we're talking like the golem-esque. Um, Pride is just normal. Correct. Lust is Monidrak, is what I'm putting down. Sloth. Alright. Monidrak. Yeah. That will be a very interesting one to test out, chat. Sloth is just depressing. Sloth might be your voice if you're stoned. Basically, the way I view Sloth is just a little bit more quiet. I don't know how I'd really want to do them. Keep it a little bit quiet, but keep that tone still going. I don't know. Honestly, Sloth will be a lot of workshopping, I feel. It was silly, though. Emo dar. You're not wrong. Alright. Like zoinks. That would be a very fun voice to do, actually. I'm not good at voices, so chat. I want to practice. It's the practice is gonna be a struggle for me because I know it's gonna be shit a lot of the time. So it'll be like, hey, listen to me do horrible. You just gotta not think about it. That is true. But here's the problem. I overthink every single thing. But I will be honest, chat. Finding examples for voices and me listening to them on repeat and trying to copy them is a way that I learn. That is actually how I originally crafted this voice. So that is not a bad idea, honestly. Bro, doing Goofy is so fun. Right, chat, we need to think of more incentives. What other type of streams would you guys like to see me do, huh? Chat, I need help coming up with ideas. I'm very stupid. Show I technically wait, chat. Did I forget to tell you? I still need to buy stockings because I owe stocking pics to chat. Let me look up Amazon real quick again. Now, I will say, without going into a lot of detail, if people know my past, they'll understand. 5 picks, I would be able to do those, like IRL ones, if I had high stockings or something on. I would not do better skin thigh picks for certain reasons. I'm going to buy cat ball stockings because I do owe that to chat. I owe feet pick basically with stockings, so I will buy the cat ball ones because those are added. And then, if you guys want more type of pictures like that, that is like the coziest I can get. So maybe we can find other ones like that to put. I don't know where my other ones are. Punishments? I mean, if you, that I'm fine with adding punishments as incentives. Some old incentives I had where chat built me a pizza, chat built me a sandwich, and stuff like that. We could bring that back. If you guys could think of fun punishments you'd like for me, I'm down with doing it. I mean, that is where that one voice line that you guys can redeem of what this that is where originally it came from, was the old subathon. I could do that again. We could do a thing where you guys can add a permanent voice redeem. Make me say something and then add it where you guys can redeem it forever and make me hate everything. Everything will be all fine. Everything will be alright, alright. Oh yeah, Phoenix, were you here when we were talking about the lust voice? Drink only water for a week? Bruh, that is just cruel. Well, I would not add that, Phoenix, because I am in the process of organizing, moving stuff around, and I plan on trying to cut out soda soon, so I feel like I would be cheating you guys out of that one. I was curious on what you would rank for the lust voice, Phoenix. Were you here when we were talking about that? No? Do you want to hear what we're talking about for that? My BF is making pancakes on stream. It sits inside the cabinet. That sounds fucking amazing. I am glad to hear. So we're talking about doing this voice, but adding a bit more breathy, moany, or whatever to it. So it sounds a little something like this, basically, for my last voice. I would want to refine it a little bit more, but that's just what we're talking for, the last voice. Smash! It does seem like everyone likes the lust voice, so maybe we will go with that. Apparently, that voice that we are talking for lust sounds a lot of fun. Everyone's reaction from it has been interesting. That is way too effective. So, do you think it is a good voice for a lust form? Pixel, I did the lust voice again. I asked the opinion of what they thought of lust voice. I think you are right on what we did. I have a BF. Listen, I get it. I mean, to be honest, I talk about smashing and joking all around, but if I technically have a fiance, it's all memes and fun, you know? But I want pancakes now. I call my BF my wife. I mean, hey, can they make me pancakes too? Pretty please. I want pancakes now. Yes, let's go. Everybody on my fiance. Phoenix. I love you. You're amazing. Wait, so you guys do realize if we hit the goal and we have the other plans of what we are doing, of one of the incentives being the voice training streams, that does mean, chat, that you would have to survive a whole stream of doing the lust voice. That means I would have to do a whole stream just talking like this non-stop, basically. Which would be very interesting. Yeah, Knox, thank you so
My
much for
name
the
is
follow. I really do appreciate
and
it.
I like to speak.
Bro, I'm gonna be honest, chat. Talking, just chatting has planned already helped a lot of plans. Do you guys want me to try to call Vanya to stream? So they can give their opinion on if I should go with this? I confirm I like to spin. Listen, everyone likes to spin. I send them a message on Discord chat. If they see it and they come by, we'll do it again and see what they think. But they also might be busy at the moment and not be able to come by.
Don't ever quote brain rot
Don't
again.
ever quote brain rot again. Speaking of voices, for doing that sound alert, I also want to add a lot more sound alerts for chat for you guys. Tonight's the night.
Tonight's the night.
Chat, do you want the story behind the Tonight's the Night? Do you know why that is originally a sound alert? The whole reason we added that is I don't know if anyone knows or saw them. There was a time ago, way in the past, actually it would be around December or January when I saw them everywhere, on TikTok, I was running into a lot of Dexter TikToks. Because that would be the night that I fall for you. It's more so it was I saw a lot of Dexter TikToks. That's where the voice is from Dexter, them saying tonight's the night. But it was because it was nonstop that clip of tonight's the night, and it was a saga of people making TikToks talking about the urinal shitter. And boy oh howdy, let me tell you, as stupid as the meme was, it was fucking funny, and I loved it. Let me see if I can fucking pull this up, actually. Let me see if I can find some of them. This was like a whole thing the community was doing, and this was fucking hilarious. Oh shit, I need to log in. Oh, I can log in with QR code? Did not know that. But I'm just going to do that. That is going to save me so much time because I am very good at remembering my logins. Chat, remember I tell you I have a bad memory?
I might be a furry.
That is out of context. I'm not. I refuse that. Anyways, do you remember how I told you I have a bad memory? I forget my login to like everything. Sorry. I did not have time to mute that. That sound, funny enough, that sound alert is actually me. Alright, chat, I found it. Wait 1 sec, let me turn this music off. For a second. Well, see, that isn't my normal voice. Oh, wait, actually, that reminds me. I don't know if you technically know my normal voice. I've spoken like it since you've joined. This is a voice I put on. This is a voice that we are talking about putting as my main OC for my humanoid form, which is why I'm practicing on talking on it. This is not how I normally sound. This is not my normal voice. My normal voice is actually just like this. This is my normal voice. My normal talky voice and my normal having fun and all that stuff. And we're practicing the voice mainly because I plan on doing voices for every form, and my normal voice will be my plushy form. Sounded like a silly queer Dracula. Hey. Hi, Lappin. I'm not a voice actor. I'm not good enough for that, but I do like to practice voices. It came a lot from doing D&D. I would not put myself in saying I'm good enough for a voice actor because I can't do many voices, nor do I feel like I'm good at it. But it is at least fun, and I do actually want to practice and get better at it, so this is also giving me an excuse to do that. Also, so here's why there's the Tonight the Night. It's just, there's so many urinal shitter Dexter memes that we saw. And we just saw these everywhere on TikTok. I had a group that were just always sharing them anytime they popped up on our feed. It was just TikToks nonstop like this. That's the reason the voice got. That's the reason the redeem got added. It's just because we saw these TikToks everywhere of just the urinal shitter and tonight's the night. So that's why we added it. It's more of an inside joke. It's just fucking Dexter. there's there's so many of them. It's so stupid and I love it. But yeah, that's where it all came from. Anyways, I'm going to go back to practicing the voice. But yeah, no, I do kind of like the idea of doing a voice. Technically, I guess it would be voice acting practices of practicing different voices on stream so we can fit a voice to every form that we will have in the future. That honestly sounds like a lot of fun. Tonight's the night. It's gonna happen again. Dinner, sorry. I'm sorry, chat. You cannot get a Vanya. They are at dinner. I will do the voice for them another time, and I will let you guys know what they thought. How about that? Vanya is going hum num 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 num. We demand recorded reaction. Alright. If I can find the time to do it, I will have a recorded reaction just for you guys. All right. And that way you guys can know exactly what Vanya thinks. Chat, we are getting towards the end of the stream. Sadly, at the end of this stream, I have to go to bed right away. At least try to, because I have to wake up early because we are driving 2 hours and then eating and then driving 2 hours back. We're gonna go see family. We're gonna go see my grandmama. Why am I at it? Because I always forget. Hey, chat, you want to follow my socials? Well, you know, I have to know how to fucking type the command if I want it to work. It's not socials, it's social. Listen, remember how I said, chat, I don't remember shit? There we go. If you guys want any of my socials, there are my socials. If you guys want to join the Discord and chat around and type it with the group, there's the Discord. I need to remember to actually do that a few times during stream. To be honest, if I was smart enough, chat, I would just use one of the spots that auto adds stuff, but you're not wrong. I am getting very old, chat. Chat, how's it feel to know I'm old? I wonder if I could do my Unk voice like this. So for a chat that doesn't know, my Unk voice is just something like this. This is my old man voice that I like to use whenever Unk voice gets redeemed. I'm very curious if I can somehow combine the two. That sounds very hard for me to do in my mind. This is what my Unk voice sounds like. Then my mouth is not doing movements that I like to do. So here's the thing. The reason I don't think I can do both voices is there, small queer vampire. Well, I don't know if I could do it that well, but I guess technically I could try a little bit, but it doesn't, at least to me, this doesn't sound like it is, well, transferring that well. I don't think that works too well. If I practice it more, maybe. I'm just gonna go back to talking like normal. I don't know if you could really tell me trying to combine this voice with the old voice, though. Wait, chat! I could technically do the old voice for one of the sins. That could fit Sloth, but that wouldn't be as fun if we use Sloth for ASMR if I ever do that. Yeah, maybe not. But we were talking about doing the Sloth voice. Yeah, the Sloth voice would be very good for ASMR. So I don't know if I'd want to do that for ASMR. That doesn't sound like it'd be a good ASMR one. Oh my god, if I did Lust voice for ASMR, that would turn into a very interesting content. That would be some sort of content. You're not, you know. That that would be interesting. I'm not going to lie. That is a stream. Hey, congrats! Someone again. Oh, the poor pixel. Man, I'm gonna be honest. I really like the ideas that were. I really like that chat seems to like the ideas of me doing 7 sins for my main brand and having different models for all of them. Because if I'm being honest, my biggest worry that of doing this, which is why I wasn't too sure if I wanted to do this, was because I was very scared that it would fall into the being too much. Because I do want to keep the shark as my main one, but at the same time, that would be 7 different models, 7 different looks. Where, if, some people, I was worried that that might be too much, turn people off, would it be too confusing? But so far, the reception and the reactions I've gotten from it seems to be good. That's why it sounds fun to do a thing that represents all of them. I do kind of like the idea, chat, of practicing my voices for this. To be honest, I'm going to be honest with you guys, chat. I kind of want to maybe not keep the Dracula style voice for every single one, but find a way to do fully different voices. I kind of want to challenge myself more and practice different style of voices and stuff I'm not used to. That honestly sounds like a lot of fun. And I feel like that would be more unique than just be like, oh, hey, look, different models. Every time we do a different model, I have a voice assigned for it. I feel like that would also be a lot more unique and different and make it even more standouty and more fun, if that makes sense. Although I do kind of like the last one. I kind of want to make a Golem-y style voice for Envy. I do like the sound of that because I feel like that does fit well for it. Or not necessarily even has to be Golem. We can make it like kind of desperate-y type voice. I honestly am a big fan of this chat. You guys have given me very good ideas. I do appreciate. It is almost 2 hours, which means we are getting to the end of stream. I know, I am so sorry, chat. Bro, I haven't heard this song in so long. I love this song. Tell me when I don't know the last time I fucking heard this song, man. This song, it's such a good song.
My name is.
Yo!
And I like to speak.
Tyler, thank you for the follow. I do appreciate it. Hope you're having a lovely day. Why did my music stop? Hey! Oi! 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 Oh, we gotta start from the beginning, chat. I didn't hear the voice redeem play. Huh. Seems stream elements bugging out a little bit, but how you doing? Don't tell me anything. I do appreciate the hydrate. Bentley, I don't I don't normally follow people too much. I follow more on people that I watch because I usually actually try to keep my follow list to ones that I trust and watch because usually when I go into raiding, I use my follow list as who I raid. I'm not against checking you out sometime, and if I check out and I enjoy it, I will, but I will say what game night you do, it is simple. If you make content I enjoy, I'll follow. If that is how mainly it is. I try to keep my following people that I trust, enjoy watching and stuff like this. I clean out my followers list once in a while. I need to do it again actually soon if we're being honest, because I'm following a lot of people that I don't really watch anymore, and I really use that to determine who I'm going to raid and stuff, and it makes life a lot easier for me to notice. What do you enjoy to watch? I enjoy watching, honestly, a lot of different types. I watch a little bit of everything. But I will say, personal experience and stuff, the best thing to do is to make content that you enjoy, and you'll slowly find people that enjoy watching you also. It is better to find people and get followers from people that enjoy than trying to find followers from you want real followers than just artificial followers, I guess would be the right word I'm looking for. This is what happens when I drink water in the morning instead of coffee. Oh no, Phoenix, I'm sorry. I'm dead. I'm dead. In the end, is always a lot better for it. That way for growth and everything. You want people that follow you for you, not just follow because follow. God damn it, Phoenix. This is truer than true. Real followers show up exactly. I mean, if I see you on some time when I'm free, I mean, maybe I'll check it out. I can't make any promises because I'm a very busy person, but there's always a possibility. The best thing you can do, Bentley, is just stream and have fun, and followers will come. Those will definitely be a lot better followers to gain than asking people to come and watch and stuff, because in the end that leads to non-artificial ones and stuff, and everyone wants followers that actually come back and enjoy the content and stuff like that. You went into Business Star for a minute. Did I do a voice that was good for Business Star? Shit. I need to rewatch the VOD then. I was just trying to be helpful and honest, honestly. I don't even know how I did it. I don't even know how it sounded, honestly. Sorry, Dara. You're fine, Phoenix. You've done nothing wrong. I promise you, Phoenix, you are completely fine. The song is "Hear Me Out." Honest, I don't know. I can't type. It is a song. I like the beat of it, so I'm kind of vibing. I'm gonna be honest. It's a Monster Girl rap called "Hear Me Out." That makes sense. It was like an even more pompous star voice for a few split seconds. Well, I need to find a way to tune that in. To be honest, I don't even know how I did it. I kind of was just speaking, if I'm being honest. That's my problem. Well, no, it's talking about monster girls. Star's voice that speaks from the chest. Man, it's definitely something I'll keep in time. We're gonna do a lot of practice in the future, chat. Confidence. I'm sorry. I didn't expect those lines right out of the bit. I went to talk to just hear, man, monsters and pussies got to be addicted, and that is not what I expected. God. Let me tell you, silly songs like this are sometimes some of just the fucking best. I'm always a fan of shit like this. It is always silly, fun, and just I like silly, stupid shit, you know? Alright, chat. I have two questions for you. First question. If I did, well, not, okay, I guess, two question. First question is, would you guys want to do evening streams? It would have to be on a Friday or Saturday. And if so, the second question is, what day would you guys like evening streams? Like, this would be around like 8 to 9 p.m. EST. Because I'm debating on doing an evening stream once a week. But I don't know if I fully want to go that route. EST, so it'd be basically 10 hours from now. Not today. I wouldn't actually stream today, but the streaming time would be like in 10 hours if I started doing these. It would only be on either a Friday or a Saturday because those are the days. Yes, for the simple fact, those are my days off of work. I kind of would like to do an evening stream. If I'm being honest, I kind of just want to stream more. I could just do morning streams. I could just, in the end, do 12-hour streams a week. 6 2-hour streams. I think I said 6 12-hour streams and not 12 hours. Would you guys... Okay, actually, yeah, that's a better question. Would you guys prefer... Yes, that would be when I stream, because that's a little bit before I wake up and get ready for work. It's 8 p.m. EST. So the question is, would you guys prefer me do a stream like that if I streamed on Friday, Saturdays? Or would you prefer all morning streams, and then there would be possibly morning streams on Saturday morning? So yeah, it's in the end, it's more of, would you guys prefer evening streams, or would you want me to stick to my normal stream time and then just stream on Saturdays also? I could test it. It is very true. Can we get Daro after dark? I mean, hey. I appreciate that, Pixel. Daro after dark? I mean, chat. You do know I have an account on a blue site, right? That is specifically made for whenever we play games that we cannot stream on Twitch. I technically owe more streams on there also. I could technically do that. Oh, I'm sorry, Phoenix. Yeah, it was a lot to set up. We don't talk about what happened on those streams. Let's just say, there was a lot of the teasing that got too much for me, and things happened on those streams. Those were an interesting time. But, you know, those streams are more fun, because legit anything is allowed. Well, not anything, but you know what I mean when I say that. Alright, chat. I do think we are going to get ready to end, though. 18 plus me is unhinged? Hey, yo. Listen. Chat. If there are some interesting 18 plus games you want to see that can't be used on Twitch, that is what the other site is for. I just don't know what games to play, so we're not doing those. But if there's ever a game you guys want to see, I am technically supposed to be bringing those back. So you know, once the model is made, chat, we might start doing that again. The lovely blue site is what we call it, because technically Twitch will get upset if you say that name on stream. So we have to say the blue site. Yep. You're actually not allowed to say it on Twitch. Alright, chat. I do think we're gonna go ahead and end stream, though. Do you guys want to see Minecraft or Peak? I'm looking at who I can raid. You guys got Minecraft or Peak? What do you guys want to see? What the fuck is this? Huh? Huh? What the fuck am I looking at? Still better love story than Twilight. Alright, so we got one Minecraft, one Peak. You know what? Fuck it. We're gonna go to Minecraft chat. I'm gonna send you guys to Fee. I fucking love Fee way too much. Yeah, we're gonna do that. Alright, chat. I do appreciate you guys being here. That'll be the raid message we use if you guys wish to use it. Alrighty. I do ask that you give Fee some love. They are an amazing streamer, an amazing person, and I fucking love Fee. They are awesome, and honestly, in the end, without fully meaning to, has actually led to me doing a lot of shit. They are someone I will always have so much respect for and so much love for. Now, will I ever say that to them? Probably not, but that's besides the point. Anyways, I hope you guys have a lovely day, lovely night, whatever time it is for you, and I hope to see you guys on the next stream. Bye, everyone. Have a lovely day. Bye.